The Honest Woodcutter. Once upon a time, in a small village nestled amidst towering trees and glistening streams, there lived a woodcutter named Jack. Jack was known throughout the village for his honesty and hard work. Every day, he would venture into the nearby forest with his trusty axe and carefully select trees to chop down for firewood. One sunny morning, as Jack made his way into the forest, he noticed a shimmering object nestled between the roots of a majestic oak tree. Curiosity piqued, he knelt down and discovered it was a pouch filled with gold coins. Jack's eyes widened with astonishment, and his heart raced with excitement. He thought of all the things he could buy with the gold: new clothes, a comfortable house, and a bountiful feast for his family. But just as quickly as the thoughts of wealth entered his mind, his conscience spoke louder. Jack knew that the gold did not belong to him, and taking it would be dishonest. He pondered for a moment, then decided to leave the pouch untouched. With a heavy heart, he continued his work, chopping wood and carrying it back to the village. Later that day, as the sun began to set, Jack returned to the village with a load of firewood on his shoulders. The news of his discovery had already spread, and the villagers gathered around him, eager to hear his story. Jack, with a humble smile, recounted the tale of the pouch filled with gold he had found. The villagers marveled at Jack's honesty, for they knew how tempting it must have been to keep the gold for himself. To show their gratitude and admiration, they decided to reward Jack for his integrity. They presented him with a small bag of silver coins, acknowledging his character and the example he had set for the community. With gratitude in his heart, Jack accepted the silver coins, though they paled in comparison to the gold he had found. He understood that true wealth lay not in material possessions but in the trust and respect of others. As the years went by, Jack continued his work as a woodcutter, admired by all for his honesty and integrity. He used the silver coins to provide for his family, ensuring they had enough food, shelter, and warmth. Though he was not the wealthiest man in the village, he was considered the most honorable. One fateful day, while Jack was working in the forest, a terrible storm descended upon the village. The howling wind and pouring rain caused havoc, and many houses were destroyed. The villagers, panic-stricken, sought shelter and assistance. Amidst the chaos, Jack knew he had to act. He rallied his strength and, with his trusty axe, chopped fallen trees and cleared the pathways. He helped his neighbors rebuild their homes, providing them with firewood to keep warm. The villagers were grateful for Jack's unwavering support during their time of need. They saw that his honesty had not only earned him respect but had also instilled in him a sense of duty and compassion. Years later, as an old man, Jack sat by the fireside, surrounded by his children and grandchildren. They listened intently as he recounted the tale of the pouch of gold he had found and the choices he had made. He reminded them of the value of honesty, kindness, and hard work. The moral of the story is that honesty and integrity are traits of great value. The honest woodcutter teaches children that doing the right thing, even when faced with temptation, brings not only self-respect but also the respect and admiration of others. It shows them that true wealth lies not in material possessions but in the contentment that comes from living a life guided by principles. Through the example of Jack, children learn that their actions can make a significant impact on their lives and those around them. It also teaches children the importance of making choices based on what is right rather than what is easy or convenient. Jack could have easily kept the gold for himself, but he chose honesty over personal gain. This decision not only earned him the trust and admiration of the villagers, but also brought him a sense of inner peace and fulfillment. We hope that you enjoyed listening to us and will see you again in the next chapter.